floor is dry, and here's the stone that she's going with, the tile that she's going with right here. Pretty big tile, which is great. So I'm probably going to start. Hey YouTube, welcome back to WJ's World. We are back in the bathroom. I think this is our 5th day. Yeah, because we started on Wednesday. It's Sunday today. But we didn't get, the 2 days we didn't have a full day. It was 2 partial days. And today's going to be a partial too, because it's already 2 o'clock and I just got here. Really what I need to do today is just prep for the rest of the mortar for the paint, but we have to go get, well technically no. I got to go get a quicker mortar. Because the mortar that I have, it's basically a long-standing mortar that's going to take a lot more time for it to dry, and I want to get the 15-minute mortar. So when I finish doing, especially for these sides and stuff, actually that's drywall. Down here is going to be tile, but up here is drywall. So today I'm going to paint the Durock with the waterproofing membrane and lay down the floor, and I at least got to put the 2 coats on here. Once I lay down the membrane on the floor, everything will be ready for tile. I technically can start the tile here, but I want to get the 15-minute mortar versus the one that I have, because that's just going to take too much time. So Gene should be on his way. There's not even that much he can do, just because we're going to do this real quick, and that'll probably be it for today. I can't come tomorrow, Monday, and I'll probably be back Tuesday, and then we can go ahead and tile the whole thing. If we have the 15-minute mortar, we can tile the whole thing, wait half the day, and then start grouting the very same day. You know, if time permits, we can start grouting the very same day, just on the second half of the day, and pretty much be done with it after that, besides for some cleanup. We might have to come down and do some cleanup after that. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. All right, I just painted the wall. I put 2 coats on like it's supposed to be. I wanted to film this process, but I shoot with a Canon R5 with a 24-70, and I'm a little clumsy, and I didn't want to get any of this stuff onto this camera. So yeah, I didn't get to film any of it, but basically this is done. Now this is ready for tile, after it finished drying, that is. I'm about to put down the membrane for this. See, look at that. Got a little stain right there. Don't know how, don't know where it came from. Got a couple of pink goops. The camera's fine, that's all that matters. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down the membrane for down here. I think I'm gonna cut it in half. Just because I don't want to do a big piece, only because of the toilet flange. So I'll go ahead and cut it in half, no biggie. Let me go get my scissors. All right, I have my waterproof membrane in position. What I'm going to do is fold it over. About this piece starts right here and goes all the way to the wall. So I'm going to fold it halfway over, put my thin set down, go ahead and trowel it smooth, pick this side up, and do the same thing, and then do it on this side over here. And then for the tape, what you have to do is mortar the seam, measure your tape out. Is this stuff sticky? It is a little sticky. Measure the seam out and then trowel, put the tape down on top of that seam to make everything waterproof. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and then after that, pretty much everything's ready for tile. So today was just a quick Sunday. Didn't spend a bunch of hours here, but I got the waterproof membrane down. I put my seam right here because I didn't want it on the toilet side. So I put the seam right here, got the seam down. Everything's nice and solid. I've squeegeed it flat. This is nice and red now, indicating that it's dry. It's pink when it's still drying, like up in that corner right there. As you can see, it's still kind of pink. But as soon as it's dry, it turns bright red, which is, this product is really cool. Good indicator to let you know that this thing is dry. I won't be here Monday because I got some things to take care of back in Richmond Monday. But Tuesday, I will be back and it's full on tile day. So we got to get a quickcrete because I don't want to use that slow drying mortar. I don't mind using it on the floor. It just, you know, you got to take some time. But Tuesday, I'll be back bright and early Tuesday morning, and we're going to put the laser level in, start tiling, measure everything out, pick our tiles, and start tiling this floor. And no, walls first. I'm going to do the shower first, then the side walls, then the floor. She picked one tile for everything. I would have done it a little different, but I'm still making it look beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So yeah, we'll continue this video on Tuesday. Floor is dry, and here's the stone that she's going with, the tile that she's going with right here. Pretty big tile, which is great. So things started off really well today. They started going really well, but then we had a tool problem. This is why I absolutely love to get the best tools. So I bought a tile cutter, and the tile cutter was decent at first, going halfway, cutting the tiles in half basically. When I tried to cut a long part of the tile, come to find out the tile cutter that I had because of the measurements, I was going to have to cut long ways, and it wasn't good enough. Okay, ran to Home Depot to go get another bigger tile cutter, and it started off good. That one started off good. It cut the first one good. I was like, okay, this is all we need. Then I tried to do a couple more long cuts, and next thing you know, it started snapping the tiles, like 4 ways. The line that I cut on and sideways. So I literally broke like 5 tiles trying to use this machine. So it ended up being a piece of crap. So at this point, I didn't realize that my audio recording had stopped, and I'm basically showing that I got the first 3 walls done around the drain and the main water lines for the vanity. And I'm showing that I got around this, the one crazy cut on the floor, which isn't really that bad of a cut. I got around that one. The floor looks a mess, and I have, there's a step in the bathroom because it kind of comes down. So I had a couple tiles to cut that go up underneath that step. All right, I put in some serious man hours tonight. It's almost 11 o'clock, but I was able to get it done. Well, the majority of it done. So now I'm finished with the floor. All of this can be grouted. All of it, yep, in all its glory. And then all I have to do is this, which I think I'm gonna run out of tile for this. Now that I look at it, we'll see, I might need like one box. Because the tile cutter was messing up so bad, I actually broke like half a box of tile trying to get it right. So I might need just one box, but we'll see. All right, yeah, I'm tired, my back is burning, so yep, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road. I gotta clean up just a little bit of stuff. I made a mess in here. Gene's not gonna be happy. He cleaned up pretty good, but I kind of messed it back up again. So yeah, that kind of stuff happens. Okay, here goes my voiceover again. I forgot that my audio was off again. This is the tile completely done. This is pre-painting. As you can see, the trim isn't painted as well. The tub looks a mess, but I finished all the tile. The accent piece for the ceiling was done, wasn't finished either. Here goes Gene trying the toilet out, making sure it fits properly. He just put the wax ring down and everything and set the toilet over the wax ring, and now he's about to tighten it down. As you can see, now the trim piece is up, and all walls have been grouted. I actually painted the ceiling and the wall by now too, so pretty much everything is done. I had to do the last caulking at the bottom of the tile. A little bit more caulking in certain areas, but for the most part the tile itself was finished. The walls, the floors, pretty much everything was done. I really like the way the accent trim at the top really brought out the tile. It's a slightly different color. The tile that we used was Carrera, but it's a slightly different color, but it really brings it out as a trim. Those are new faucets, the new hardware, I should say. Looks really good. Looks really nice and clean. Here goes a picture after we put the light back in, because we replaced the light as well. The lady, we have to go back and put a new vanity in. She didn't order the vanity yet. She works a whole bunch of hours. So as you can see, now everything is caulked, everything is clean. Ceiling painted, ceiling fixed. The wall, the color she went with on the wall was a gray. Toilet, we still had to clean the toilet, but basically, as you can see, it turned out really well. Really like the way it turned out. It was pretty awesome to see once everything was done. And I didn't think the same tile everywhere would go, but it actually went really well, so much so that my wife is waiting for me to do our bathroom. But yeah, it looks really, really good. I really like the way it turned out. So yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.